This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. I'm Hal Mayer. During last year's 500th anniversary of the Reformation, many groups asked, "Is it over?" The loudest no has come from the conservative Protestants closest to Rome. Last month, the National Evangelical Alliances of Italy, Spain, and Malta, all members of the World Evangelical Alliance, wrote an 8-page open letter charging their parent organization with moving away from its historic position of holding the line against Catholic and liberal Protestant theology. In recent years, we have sensed that the leadership of the WEA has moved away from the outlined historic position of the Alliance on unity by endorsing a more ecumenical attitude. The three alliances stated in December, "Unity has become a blurred term to refer to any relationship even beyond the principles that have always characterized evangelicals. Leaders have become less cautious in talking about unity with the Catholic Church as such and have tended to bypass the historic boundaries," the letter said. The alliances stated the result has been undiscerning, wrong-headed, and emotionally driven statements on popes and ecumenical activities that have caused embarrassment in our constituencies. In fact, the National Evangelical Alliances of Italy, Spain, France, and Poland threw up a red flag to the WEA as early as October 2013, several months after Pope Francis' election excited many evangelicals worldwide. We are concerned with some totally uncritical assessments that we are reading and that are coming from some provinces of the evangelical world, the three alliances stated. Francis uses language like personal relationship with Christ, conversion, and mission, but there is no hint that he wants to change any dogma that is contrary to Scripture. The next year after WEA leaders met with Pope Francis, the Italian Evangelical Alliance stated that there were insurmountable doctrinal obstacles with the Catholic Church and asked the WEA for a clarification on the inside line to take against Roman Catholicism. WEA Global Ambassador Brian Stiller explained at the time, "In places where evangelicals are marginalized, having this official connection allows us to raise issues and ask for responses we would never otherwise get." But Italian evangelicals remain wary and warned American evangelicals to do the same. Church leaders representing a near totality of evangelicals who have a conservative Protestant theology and a strong evangelistic commitment signed a statement in July of 2014, pointing out doctrinal differences between evangelicals and Catholics. Evangelical leaders in Spain have also been apprehensive. Last fall, the Spanish Evangelical Alliance distanced itself from a joint document between the WEA and the Vatican meant for promoting Christian unity. And though the alliances can work with the Catholic Church on social matters like abortion or persecution, and though the two share some common theological ground, the Spanish alliance stated it cannot ignore the fact that the Roman Catholic Church continues to maintain fundamental doctrines that are not found in Scripture. The growing closeness of the WEA and the Catholic Church, emphasized by a joint Reformation commemoration in 2016 that Thomas Schiermacher, chairman of the European Evangelical Alliance's Theological Commission, called a sort of peace treaty between Catholics and Lutherans, has caused growing concern, the Spanish alliance said. Last May, the top leaders of the WEA, the World Council of Churches, or the WCC, the Pentecostal World Fellowship, and the Vatican met for 2 days to meet and build up each other in Christian unity. 4 months later, the four groups met again to work on a common statement against proselytizing each other's members. It seems, therefore, that the WEA is about to sign a statement with the WCC and the Roman Catholic Church on unity, even on great oneness. The December letter from the three European alliances stated, "We're puzzled by what is happening. We see a radical shift taking place. We therefore plead with you to stop the process," the alliances wrote. And while the WEA responded to these concerns over its alleged ecumenical agenda with its own open letter recently, they said these are serious charges, but they bear no resemblance to what the WEA is actually doing, the WEA stated. The alliances apparently conflated the two reports from two different meetings and drew the conclusion that the WEA was planning to sign a common statement on unity with the WCC and the Vatican. But the WEA got the point. We recognize that beneath this specific misunderstanding lies a deep-seated, ongoing concern about the WEA's intrafaith relations, and particularly its relationship with the Roman Catholic Church. The WEA stated, "The EAs, or evangelical alliances, responsible for the open letter fear that too close a rapprochement and collaboration with the Catholic Church could undermine our ability to articulate the historic evangelical faith in an uncompromised way," they said. The WEA said it is not looking for ecclesial or sacramental unity with the Catholic Church. Schirmacher, the WEA's Associate Secretary General for Theological Concerns, explained on his blog that the WEA is pursuing collaboration without compromise. "Our theology has not changed as a result of talking with Catholic, Orthodox, or Coptic leaders," stated Schirmacher alongside co-writer Thomas Johnson. "Not all yet wonder after the beast." See Revelation 13:3. Some still see the need to remain separate from Rome's false teachings and practices. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.